Hey everybody, Mitchell here. In today's video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my spiritual gifts and how they impact my life. Um, I feel like I was a little bit older than some people when I noticed mine. Some people are really, really young. Um, they come from my mother's side, and she gave me a little bit of guidance, sort of, but over time, as they've gotten stronger, um, I didn't really have any guidance and I had to search for my own. That's when I started noticing that there was a psychic lady called Sylvia Brown on the TV. And this was the first time when I started to notice someone else that had the similar experiences to me. Um, One of the first experiences I can remember is I started having premonitions and that they would come true in a very short amount of time. Um, that can be pretty scary because mine were usually around animals and I loved animals. Uh, so learning from Sylvia, I figured out that we each have angels and spirit guides who look after us and guide us. And sometimes they whisper to you. And for me, it's not like hearing a voice like someone you're talking to. It's like hearing thoughts. It's like intuition, sort of. Except there's a difference. It's hard to describe. Um, I have what's known as inner knowing, which is extremely strong intuition. Um, I'm an empath also, which is I can pick up on people's emotions. I'm a shadow worker and light worker. That one I'll get into in the near future. It's a lot to explain. But my main ability that I have that I noticed is that I'm a distance healer, which means I'm able to help people with physical pain from a distance. It doesn't matter if they're right here with me or if they're thousands of miles away in another state or another country. And it also doesn't matter if the person believes in what I do or not. It'll still work because I've had so-called non-believers helped by what I do. The way these things impact my life depends on what the gift is that's trying to impact my life. In the last, I'd say, couple of years, I started getting visits by spirits, and that one impacts my life quite a bit because I'll be minding my own business, and all of a sudden, I either see somebody standing right in front of me, or I hear somebody talking to me a mile a minute because of um, the difference in dimension. It's really, really fast, and I have to ask them to slow down because I'm new. I'm not so new anymore, but I still have to ask them to slow down. But anyway, the distance healing is what I'm best at because I've been doing it for the longest. Um, Sometimes I can pinpoint where someone's pain is. Other times it's so inflamed that I can't. It just depends. But in most cases, I'm able to help to some degree, and it increases over time. Um, I use mental imagery to be able to do this. Nobody taught me how to do this. I just know how to do it. And I'd say it's one of my favorite abilities to use because I like being able to help someone who's in pain. Um, for years, I didn't talk about my abilities or anything because I was, I don't know, scared or maybe ashamed too. But now, over the years, I've learned that there's many, many of us who have missions on this earth to help each other. And I've become a bit more open about what my abilities are. Um, so, the way they're impacted, I was really scared. At first, I didn't know what to do, but over the years, I've had some mentors to help me. I've had a few, and I've had people, tribal elders from when I was very young, tell me that I was very unique and very special and gifted. So, over time, people have been put in my path who could help me and guide me, and I've also learned things on my own. And I just seem to be becoming more powerful. But this doesn't mean that I think I'm bigger or better than anyone. I live a very quiet, humble life. I'm still learning how to reach out to the world and the best way that I can help people. Um, in my next video, I'll talk about another gift in more detail. If you have any more questions, please feel free to let me know, and I will gladly answer them. Drop me a comment. I might even give you a shout out. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will catch you in the next video.